And just last week, big news for Ukraine. Well, the European Union leaders met and they gave Ukraine the candidate status, an official status to join the European Union. Now, this will take many years as there's a lot of requirements by the European Union to do so. But there is news coming from the Kremlin, and this past weekend, Kyiv was struck. And this was what others think that this is a message from the Kremlin in terms of escalating violence, violence that has continued since February of 24th in Ukraine when the Russian forces invaded, and now has led to almost 6 million people who are refugee status who fled their country, and about 7 million people who are displaced in the country. And it's devastating as the country's been ruined when it comes to their people, their infrastructure, and many lives lost. And now Kremlin officials sees NATO preparing for a war with Russia is what they've put out. Essentially, Russian Foreign Ministry Sergei Lavrov, he said just on Friday that he believes NATO and the European Union are building a coalition that could eventually wage war in Russia. And he's saying that they're getting prepared, and this is what Russia takes it as. And in an interview essentially on Russia Today, RT, in an interview he said that he's made comparisons of the actions by NATO and European Union as a strategy used by Adolf Hitler. And he says that before the Nazi dictator attacked the Soviet Union, they essentially amalgamated their power in many countries. And this is his quote. He says, Hitler rallied a significant part, if not most, the European nation under his banner and for war against Soviet Union. And this goes on that now the European Union, together with NATO, are forming another modern coalition for a standoff and ultimately a war with the Russian Federation. And on May 1st, he compared Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, who is Jewish in terms of his faith, to the Nazi leader. And that comment was quickly met by Israeli Foreign Minister, who demanded an apology on those remarks. And this is